Today I'm with a brand new Cupra Formentor 2024 facelift version, and in this video I want to show you and I want to explain you how this new multimedia system work and the digital cockpit, because they are so complex and I have so many questions. I know there are so many people that want to know how this work in detail. In this video I want to go in every single detail and explain you everything about those things. First of all, let me tell you by the fact that when you sit as a driver, the visibility is much better than before and much better than in many other cars, because this 13-inch screen, actually it's a 12.9-inch screen, it's tilted to the driver. It's not straight in the middle, it's a little bit tilted to the driver. That allows you to have very good visibility as a driver. It's a little bit higher as well, but also it's very good because you can reach it out very simple from the driver point of view, so you can go into the menu, into the settings without any problem because you're close to it. That's important. Also, the size of the steering wheel and the way they place the digital screen allow you to have a very good visibility through the steering wheel, which is also again another important thing. Big digital cockpit. We will start with the digital cockpit because from my point of view probably is the most complex and interesting digital cockpit that you can get on a car these days. And from those physical buttons on the steering wheel, you can kind of customize what you would like to see on the screen. So for example, right now is my favorite screen. We start with my favorite configuration screen, and we have the map in the middle, and it's blending very nice around here with the speedometer and RPM on the left side. But the cool part is that you have so many information there, and the cool part is that you can configure what you would like to see on the left and right side. So for example, you can see the power and torque on the left side, you can see the range, how much range you can still drive, you can close it completely, you can see the consumption in real time, the estimated average consumption, you can see the time in kilometer and how much you drive, and you can see the temperature and the power and torque. And you can also go and configure the left side with a G meter. You can close it, you can see the media and radio, you can see the connection of the phone, and you can see the navigation infos or the trip time and so on. But you can also extend it a little bit more to see for example different other informations, which is pretty cool. But if you don't like this view, you can change the view to have more of a navigation and less left and right. But even though you can also close it completely, if you choose to close it, for example, you can extend the navigation so you can have only the navigation on the screen. So that's cool because you can choose how you like to have it. So you can close both, and then you have the navigation on a full screen, so you can customize it in many ways. Then the next view, it's with RPM in the middle and the speed right there in the center, which looks so cool from my point of view. And also the same story, you can go left and right, and you can close it, you can choose wherever image you want to have it. And then back to the next one, this is the kind of a classic view where you have left and right, the RPM and speed. It looks like in an oldish way, but a little bit different. And the same story it's applying also here by configuring those areas. And then one more time come my favorite view. So which one is your favorite view? Resolution, colors, brightness is just perfect. Nothing to say about it. I really like the screen. Now going to the multimedia screen right here in the middle, and we are starting by showing you the home page. Here you go to the home page by pressing this button in the corner, and you have kind of two home pages right now. But the cool part is that you can configure wherever things you want to have around here. So for example, if you go to one widget and you hold it for more seconds, it will open up the apps and you can choose something else. If you don't want the radio here, you press it and you choose something else. That's so convenient. And you can configure also the second page. All you have to do is just press it and choose the lightning, for example, and now you have the lights here. And even here, start tutorial, you press it and you choose something else. I don't know what, whatever things you want to have it. You don't want a light, park, or parking. So you have the parking there. And how cool is that? I mean, you can configure so many things here on the screen, and those lights, every time you change it, it's changed the ambient light in the back. That's really cool. You can't configure only the screen, but you can configure also these areas, these shortcut buttons on the upper side. This one get you directly to the parking, for example, with the reverse camera and all those information. But also you can configure it, and you can choose to have something else in this area here, where you have the lights that get you directly to the lights settings. You have the drive mode, from where you can change different drive mode. The car comes with comfort, performance, and individual. If you go to individual, you can go to settings, and you can set up, because the car comes with DCC, dynamic chassis control. You can choose the suspension, you can choose the steering power, and yeah, it's so easy, it's so convenient, it's so easy to go in different settings. Also up here, you can go to vehicle, for example. And on the vehicle you have driver assistance systems, parking assistance systems, and they are so clear and so simple to understand. And it gives you even the information. If you go to the three dots, it gives you, and it's writing some more information if you don't understand what those are. Smart assist, the same story with adaptive cruise control. You can go even in more information here. You can go to front assist, even in more information, and so on. This is so convenient. And then the driver alerts, the same story. It has 2 pages here, where you can go and see different information. You can choose the brightness, you can choose so many things. It's extremely complex. The speed warning, you can also go here in even deeper settings to activate and deactivate all those safety features. Then you have the vehicle here, where you have all the settings of the vehicle. So you can turn around the vehicle just like that, and then every time you turn it around, it's appearing on other settings. For example, the headlamps. Here you can switch the headlamps, automatic headlights control in rain, or convenience turning signals, or wherever. You can activate and deactivate from here. Comfort lights, the same story. Animation, you can activate and deactivate the animation, the tail lights animation, and the turning signal. If you don't want a dynamic, you can switch it to classic or dynamic, how you like to have it. This is so cool. Then you have the tire with the tire pressure, and you have the mirrors with all the settings. You can fold the mirrors down if you want to. The brakes here, on the brakes you have traction control and easy open. You have also the window settings. You have opening and closing, and wipers, and the hybrid system. If you go to hybrid system now, because this is a mild hybrid, you have the option to change the recuperation brake to low or automatic. Again, very convenient. Go to interior, and here we have the instrument cluster settings and the interior light settings. Then on the status here on the left side, we have the status of the car, if the car have some errors or service or tire oil and stuff like that. And then on the driving data, you have all the data on the consumption. So you can see on the long term, the last 329 kilometers, 7.4 liter consumption, and you can see right here the information about consumption. Now, if you go, before to go to the menu, down here you have all the climatic system on the screen. You can put it on auto, very simple like that, and the climatic system is starting. From down here, from those, let's see, touch buttons, you can play with the temperature, very simple. From here you can play with the level of the sound. And here you have the heated seats, free position. Here you can put it on maximum, and you have the interior climatic system. But if you want to extend the climatic system, you go in the middle, you press this button, and you extend the climatic system. And from here you can change the level of vents power. You can put it on auto. You can choose where the air to go. You have also reventilation in the interior, keep the air inside. You can go in the rear and play with the temperature on the rear. Rear lock, you can also lock it on the rear, so the kids not playing with it in the back. Or you can synchronize and so on. And you have also the heated steering wheel right here, free position. You can go to iClimatic, intelligent climatic system, where you have different settings, shortcut settings that do different things, like rapid cooling, cool my feet, warm my feet, and so on. Fresh air, fog the window, and so on. And you can turn it off, very simple, by pressing that button. It's so easy. Even though you don't have physical button, it's easy to adjust and to change them. Now here you go to the menu, the main menu of the car. Here you have all the settings that you need. On the second page you find the store, the legal notice, help user, and Cupra Assistant. Cupra Assistant, it's a voice command. that will use in the future, from what I heard, ChatGPT, which is very convenient. And the cool part is that you can play with the navigation system, with the background lights and the tire pressure. You can ask if they are okay, and you can use different questions regarding the car, which is great. You can activate it from here. It gives you some tips on how to do that. So it's also a pretty nice, cool feature to have. A user, you can create a user and save all the settings based on your user. So when you go inside the car, you will have all the saved up. The sound system, because the car comes now with a new sound system, Sennheiser they call it, which I tested a little bit earlier, and it sounds very good. I like it. Then you have the sound focus, and you have the studio here. So you have even the immersion sound, which is impressive, to be honest. And you have so many settings here, the speech, the club, so you can choose how you like to have this. Impressive. And then you have also some extra settings around here, which you can turn on and off. Then you have the settings, the general settings, where you can change the screen, date and time, the language. You have plenty of languages on the car, the units, kilometer, miles, Celsius, Fahrenheit, volume, voice assist, wireless charging for mobile device. Also, you can turn it on and off from here, from the screen, which is very useful. You have the network with the Wi-Fi, mobile device and data connectivity. We have information and configuration right here. Pretty nice. Then we go forward. We have the seat settings, from automatic heating. You have the positions here. I love the fact that you have automatic heating. That means if the car feels like it's cold, it will automatically turn on. I have that on my Tesla, which is great. You have connectivity for wireless, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You can do that. I will do a separate video. Definitely check out that video if you want to see how to connect your phone with this car. Then you have the lighting here. Again, you can choose between those ambient light, which looks so cool. I don't know if it's working right now, but behind the steering wheel, the dashboard, you have this light bar that goes across the car, which looks so cool. And you can change the colors from here, from the screen. So whatever color you choose, it will change as well. And you can change the brightness as well to make it a little bit brighter. So yeah, it's quite nice. Or you can choose to have it on driver profile. So every time you change the driver profile, it's changing also the color. And then you have some settings to activate it and some information about this background color. You have the driver profile, comfort, performance, and individual. And on the individual, because the car comes with DCC, you can play with suspension and steering wheel, let's say, responsiveness, which is very useful, and I talk about in my test drive video with this car. Now on the vehicle, you already saw all the info on the navigation. You have radio and media, and here on the navigation, it's extremely responsive. I love the navigation. I have to tell you that it's crazy responsive. This is right now, it's in the night time. Let me put it in the daytime. Crazy responsive. I love that they finally improved those navigation systems. It's almost no lag at all. Plus you have the speed limit. You have so many information here. You can search here by so many point of interest, by gas, petrol stations, and so on. And it's loading also relatively fast. Once you set a destination, you will see that it's very, very quick. So it's loading the destination very quick. Plus it shows you the hotels, it shows you all kind of point of interest on the map, and it's loading in no time. You can see right now it's just like that. And it gives you also plenty of infos on the screen. Also, it's very pleasant, the screen, because it's kind of glossy and it's sliding very nice, the finger on it. So I think I cover almost everything. From up to down, you can slide it like that to have some extra shortcuts like start stop engine button, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, screen, and you can add some shortcuts also even in this area, and you can see if the car has some errors. So overall, this is it, guys. I don't know if you still have questions, ask me down below. I will be happy to answer to all of you. I hope the video was useful. If it was useful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That will help me a lot create more videos like that, and I hope you find some useful infos here. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.